This, millions of lowly paid workers were yesterday handed an 18% pay rise in a bid to cushion them from the high cost of living. President Uhuru Kenyatta announced the increase in the minimum wage during the Labor Day celebrations. Kenyan workers who earn less than 100,000 shillings in bonuses and overtime shall also benefit from tax exemptions in a measure the head of state said would cushion Kenyans against the high cost of living. The minimum wage increase means that the lowest Kenyan worker in an urban center will now earn 16,039 Kenya shillings on average, up from 13,593 shillings, which was last adjusted 2 years ago. Let's listen into part of the speech before we talk about it and why some quarters are not happy with this particular move.
And so after consultation with key stakeholders, I have directed that the minimum wage be increased by 18% to be able to meet your family's needs. I am aware the workers on lower income brackets are indeed struggling to afford basic necessities, and it is not fair that they should be taxed heavily.
All right, let's now speak to Dr. Thomas Ongoro. He's a senior lecturer of economics at the University of Nairobi. He's joining us live from our city center studios. Thank you very much, Daktari, for joining us. This particular move is seen to be, the move is said to be, will cushion Kenyans, lowest paid Kenyans against the high cost of living. But do you think this will really serve its purpose? All right. I don't know whether he's gotten me. Dr. Ongoro, thank you very much for joining us. Your thoughts on this move by the president to increase by 80% the minimum wage. Will it serve its purpose of cushioning Kenyans against the high cost of living? All right. It seems we have...
Yes, good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Oh, yes, you are talking about 18% increase of minimum wage.
Yes.
So this increase of 18% has got pluses and minuses. Pluses and minuses on the side of consumers, on the side of the general economy, and on the side of suppliers. Okay, talking about the advantages of these increments, it's actually important to note that if we compare March 2014, the food inflation was 8.3, but in March 2017, the food inflation was 18.6, food inflation. So it means that if the wages which were existing before these increments, okay, are taken into consideration, then it means that the workers, the population or the workers cannot be able to buy the quantity of the goods and services they have been buying, they have been purchasing. Meaning their standard of living will be going down, okay, if we are now talking about 18.6, the inflation, because I'm saying inflation in March 2014 was 8.3 on food, and the food inflation in 2017 March is actually 18.6. That means if the increment could not be there, the standard of living, the welfare, and the well-being of the population could be going down by almost 10%, 10.3%. So it means this increment of the wages will at least try to improve or to keep the standard of living of the people as it were in March 2014. But you know, it is important to note that increment in the cost in the wage, in the minimum wage, has got also, let's say, implications on the side of the suppliers or the manufacturers or the producers of food. Increase in wages. Increase in wages, it means the cost of production will increase. If the cost of production increases, then it means the prices of these goods is also going to increase.
Thank you very much.
The cost of production is going to increase, and the price is going to, yes.
All right.
So again, inflation will come up again. We shall have, yes.
All right. Thank you
But
very much.
I have to note that
all right, Dr. Ari, thank you very much for that. That's Dr. Thomas Ongoro, Senior Lecturer of Economics at the University of Nairobi, telling you what really this, the 18% increment in minimum wages means for you, the plus and minuses for various stakeholders. But let's now get